the objective here is that, because I can still build up, whenever we get the carrier built, we can put a carrier right here. And I'll build up a pentashield for that. Because we can come up a lot more. We can come up like 4 walls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I might be able to. I can go 4. So I can go 4 and then put a roof on it. Oh yeah, dude, that's more than big enough for a carrier. And you could probably end up having this just be more Thopter storage for everybody. It's coming together, kids, slowly but surely. So while everybody else is off yelling at each other about nodes, I'm over here just being like, shit, man. I got a lot more base to build. But I think we are ready for, that'll be tier 6 production. That's what that's going to be. I've got tier 1 through tier 5 production in the garage. That's going to be tier 6 production in the Ornithopter garage. Then we've got a bunch of picnic stuff I'm going to set up here to decorate this landing platform. And then this room right here will possibly be like trophy room. And then this room could be probably my master suite. And then we've got a whole big old floor right here for something. I don't know, guild officers, meeting hall. Or maybe I have this first, yeah, I don't want the first one to be my master suite though. I might make this one my master suite, but then people have to come through my master suite to get down here. Maybe I don't like that idea. You know what I could do is I could build up on top of this and have my master suite be up on top of here. What you're saying is we might not have enough space up here. I might have to change my mind once we get to building the tier 6 stuff. I haven't looked to see what it is. I don't know if I've even claimed it yet, to be honest with you. Out of sheer curiosity, let's claim. It is big. Oh shit, that is big. That's very big. You might have just made me realize I might need to change my mind about having the top floor be a landing pad. Top floor might need to be a production, or I'm gonna have to expand the garage down below significantly. I bet that's what I'll do because I own all of that land down there. And I bet that's what I'm going to need to do is we're going to have to build, I'm going to have to, so I dead-ended the garage right there. So what I'm going to have to do is probably expand the garage all the way, if you can see it here, go up there to the other edge and have the garage go all the way over there. And then have a second story. Decisions. Because I have a first floor here, and what I might need to do is have this thing come out and have this entire thing here become a second floor, second story production, just for like T6 stuff. They can't prevent you from flying away, Carpe Noctem. You can literally, like, get in your ornithopter and fly. Like, and also, unless you're out there with your assault thopter, if it's your personal thopter, you can use your handheld thing as long as there's no inventory and just summon your thopter. Yes, that's considered griefing, but also like there are ways around that. But if someone is doing that to you, make sure you get proof, report them. That would definitely be griefing because they're trying to get you purposefully eaten by the worms so that they can steal the spice. So if that's happening, you should report them for sure. Anyway, I can expand this base all the way over here. The problem is it's a bunch of rock, which doesn't give me a bunch of stuff. So probably what I just need to do is think about, I can expand here up above the rock and give me a lot more space to build with, because that is going to take up a whole boatload of you know. God, by the way, how do you place this and not have it be blocked by your character? Okay, there we go. That's good to know. I didn't know the tier 6 stuff was so big. Okay, I may need to I'm gonna have to give that some more thought. Now you got me thinking. I might make this my suite back here, and I can have this be like, we can have this be accessible with the guild, but then I can make this like my little personal suite back in here. And then I can have a front office here. Let's see what we got here. I don't know what we've got in terms of building materials is the thing though, so I gotta. Oh, I'm out of aluminium for that one. That could work. And then I could make this my personal little chamber. I haven't looked at the interior decoration. Yeah, go for it, Blackthorn. agave seeds. Like, I've got my terrarium. Definitely need some lighting in here, I'll tell you that much. I can't see because of that stupid button right there. Okay, that ought to give me enough light for now. What else can I build in here? Furniture. Atreides bed, Chome bed. Atreides desk. This is where we get into the hard part because there's no snapping, so I just have to sort of eyeball everything. Yeah, this is more than enough space to have a nice open suite. I can make this work. Side table for sure. Put another one over here. Ah, that'll be close enough. Yeah. Oh, I'm out of granite. It's gonna put a stop to my decoration for the day here. I could put the terrarium in here too. I don't have any granite. All right. There's so many cool things to build with now. That Caladan table. Oh, that's right. I have the whole Caladan set too I can build with. However, I am out of granite, so I've got to go do some harvesting if I'm going to do any more. Still, I think I can dig this right here. This gives me a personal
Sector weather alert.
suite up
Sandstorm
top.
approaching.
Since I'm not going to use this for another bay. And I can have this be for my own personal chamber, which I got to figure out how to... This place will get decked out. I'll put a lot of cool stuff in here. But I obviously have to go harvest more granite. Oh, and you know what else I have that I could probably put right up there? I have that badass mural. However, I bet it's not going to let me place it because I put that type of wall up there. Yeah. I'm going to have to do a different type of wall to place that. But that's that. I'm going to put that mural up there. But I need... What if I
Sector
demo
weather
that
alert.
wall?
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Bet it has to be a smooth wall. No. Yes, it's gonna have. Well, yeah, it's gonna have to be a smooth wall. It won't let me place it on these funky walls. Um,
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
what do those look like? Those look horrible. But oh, it's being finicky about not wanting to place that now. Or like it's wanting to place it at a weird angle. It's not like going flush with the wall at all. I don't know what it's doing. Right? Oh, I guess it did place it flush. It just didn't look like it. Well, I don't like those walls at all. What if I did these? I just want to see what type of wall I can actually build that on. It's blocked by another. Yeah, so they have to be smooth walls. Alright, I'm not a fan of that. I don't want smooth walls, damn it. I want to do something cool. But if I want to place that mural there, it has to be smooth. The only other place to do it would be if I got rid of the windows up there and put the mural up there. It's not quite as visible though, is the problem. Like the eye line isn't necessarily gonna pan up. It might. Let's take a peek at this. What walls do we want to build? The outer face, inner face. No, it's because it's got the columns. That is really annoying how it won't do it unless it is an absolutely flat surface. So you can't use any sort of columned walls at all. What the hell walls could I use? The palace wall, maybe? No, because those are definitely... Man, I am at a loss. Hmm. Yeah, I really don't know. I'm gonna have to play around with those and just figure out what the heck type of wall I can mount that on. Hang on, it'll go right there. Oh, but I want it to go right there, but it's not wanting to. But I could hang it right here as sort of like an overhang. I could maybe make that work. The problem is it's not quite what I want it to do. Well, I need granite. I know there's some granite right down here. That hurt. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna get this done. I do want it right here. I don't want it up there. I want it right here. I gotta figure this out, man. What sort of wall can I build with? I might have to get out of the Caladan set. Or the Atreides set. Maybe move to the... That's gonna look like shit, though. No, I can't do that. No, I can't do that. There's gotta be one of these wall sets that I can build with. It's just, it can't have the pillars. It's gotta be relatively smooth-faced. This one won't work. That one won't work. I don't think... This might work? No, it's still gonna have the... I don't see any of those that don't have a, they've all... Oh, never mind. It'll work. Well, now it's got me thinking. Hold that thought. Can I put it... No, I may have... It may needed to have been built to want to place it. Hang on. Now I need to play around with some other walls. I really would love to do it with these if I could. But I don't know if it's going to let me do it with these. But I'm going to try all of these until I figure this out. It's going to work. It's going to work. I think it was just not wanting to let me do it beforehand. Now, here's the hard part. Is getting this centered, because that is not centered. That is not. This is why we need snapping. I think it's because I didn't have any granite. It wasn't even wanting to let me preview the placement, is what I was getting at. Yeah, I think that's true. Oh, that's really close to being centered. I think I'm gonna not touch it again. Because it's like just over the edge of that. Just over the edge of that. It's really close to being centered without having any sort of snapping. I think I can feel somewhat proud of what we've accomplished so far. It's not perfect, but it is coming together. And then I'm going to need to get some more granite together to finish this suite out. But definitely want to put more stuff in here and have that be a major focus. Was that a spice blow that just happened? I didn't see the vibration. I heard something that sounded like it. Oh, it totally was. Let's go. Just see. If there's nobody there, I'll grab it. Is that your base? I know Blackthorn has a base around here somewhere. Alright, I lost track of that spice blow wherever it is. Thought it was over here somewhere, but I sure as shit don't see it. Oh, it must have been down here because there's another player. Oh, they already got. Looks like it already got. It already got. Oh no! Worst time of the world for my batteries to go dead on my controller, and I don't know how to control this thing with the mouse and keyboard. Oh, this will be fun. How do I go up? The last thing I want to do is accidentally launch myself out of this. Vulture mode is shift. No, that's not the right way to do it. Spacebar. Spacebar. Okay. Woo! I like how there was no warning. If you're playing like Xbox or something, you'll get the warning that your controller's about to die. I got no warning. It was just I'm like in mid-flight, and all of a sudden it's like, nope, no more controller for you. That was awesome. We gotta get back to my base. That's also the perfect time for me to wrap up, guys. It is 4:30 my time. I've got Lotro in about 2 hours with the family. I need to go do chores because Chris is not home. So I am on homestead duty tonight. So I got to go feed the chickens and the ducks and clean the cat litter boxes and all that stuff. I will be, well, I have rechargeables and I have, they're around the corner behind me. They're in the remote control for the television right now. Anyways, tomorrow morning we'll be back. Death Stranding 2. The Lotro, depending on how long we go tonight. Last week I got the episode up after we finished playing, But I don't know how long we're gonna play tonight, so we'll see. How do you push it down? Spacebar goes up. Anybody know how to move it down with the... It's control. Figured it out. Alright. Cool. And then exit vehicle. And then the rest of this, I do need to get some duraluminum and stuff refining before I go to bed. Because we've been doing water that whole time. That'll be that. Alright, everybody. See you tomorrow. Have a great evening. Don't forget, if you missed any of this, these will get cut out as their own episodes for the base building series. I think we're pretty much done with exterior. And we're just going to move on to interior decorations for the next couple of weeks on this thing until such time as I'm ready for T6 production, which is going to be a long way from now. And it sounds like Blackthorn is taking care of the guild base thing for the deep desert, so I'm not going to stress about that. I'll let other people do that, and I'll just contribute from time to time. And then I'll have this as our one of several bases back in the Haga Basin. Have a great evening, folks. Be kind to each other, and don't do too much spice. It can be bad for you.